Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Apple. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 16th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.11. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to observe how it develops in the upcoming days. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further downward movement may occur. The present 3-month trend points to a potential decline of approximately 15% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a decrease of 26.4% to a decrease of 2.37%. In terms of longer-term projections, our 12-month analysis forecasts a change of around 17%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from an increase of 4.42% to an increase of 63.12% over the next year. This would place the future price between $202.85 and $316.89. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for Apple as stock downgraded to sell candidate." On the last trading day, Apple stock experienced a decline of 3.89%, dropping from $202.14 to $194.27. The stock fluctuated during the day, ranging 4.32% from a low of $192.39 to a high of $200.70. Notably, the price has decreased in 7 of the last 10 days, totaling a decline of 13.23% during this period. Although volume increased by 8 million shares on this last day, it occurred alongside falling prices, which may signal an early warning and slightly elevate risk in the coming days. In total, 59 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $11.42 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $260.10 and a low of $164.08. Currently, the price sits 25.31%, or $65.83, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Apple has announced software updates to address 2 zero-day vulnerabilities in its iOS platform, which may have been exploited to target specific individuals. This proactive approach to security can enhance customer trust and may positively influence Apple's stock price in the short term, as investors often respond favorably to swift actions that protect user data. Meanwhile, ongoing tariff-related uncertainties remain a concern for Apple. Recent exemptive measures for certain technology products from new tariffs have provided some relief, but the wider impact of the trade climate is yet to be fully understood. These tariffs could pose long-term challenges for Apple, particularly given its reliance on Chinese manufacturing. A negative market reaction to tariff news could pressure Apple in the near term. Additionally, Apple is racing to eliminate carbon pollution amidst increased competition from tech giants like Microsoft and Amazon. This commitment to sustainability can bolster Apple's brand image and appeal to environmentally conscious consumers, potentially leading to long-term benefits for its stock performance. In summary, while immediate security updates may bolster investor confidence, the implications of tariffs and ongoing sustainability efforts will play crucial roles in shaping Apple's stock trajectory over both the short and long term. Analyst ratings. On Sunday, April 13, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, April 2, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, April 2, 2025, it was reported that Tigers Financial assigned AAPL a strong buy grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, March 12, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned AAPL an overweight grade with a hold action. On Friday, February 21, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned AAPL a reduced grade with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio also receives a strong sell designation. In terms of return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. There are mixed signals regarding the stock today. The Apple stock currently displays a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this creates an overall negative outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $215.28. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $194.11. A breakout above the long-term average will signal another buy, whereas a drop below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, thereby reinforcing the overall trend. Additionally, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume increased alongside falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning sign, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 8th of April, 2025, and so far, the stock has risen by 12.67%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal, 7 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal, 8 days ago, short-term moving average, buy signal, 7 days ago, long-term moving average, sell signal, 31 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 28 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal, 11 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal, 30 days ago, the relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal, 25 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $188.38. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This stock tends to experience significant movement throughout the day, reflecting a high level of volatility. With a large prediction interval indicated by the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $8.31 between its high and low, representing a change of 4.32%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 5.14%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Apple, let's briefly go over some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important measure assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio is relatively standard, often observed in companies with established histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 1st of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are projected at $1.60. It's important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $198.85. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be an opportune moment to consider swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $188.38. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Jeffrey E. Williams, who bought and sold 149,070 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 30.789. Overall, insiders purchased 1,657,365 shares and sold 3,158,741 shares in the last 100 trades. We hold a negative assessment for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Apple stock a good buy? Currently, Apple exhibits several negative indicators, and we anticipate that it will continue to perform weakly over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, our evaluation of this stock is negative. Given some minor weaknesses in the technical landscape, we have downgraded our assessment from a hold or accumulate stance to a sell recommendation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 17th of April, we expect Apple to open higher by $1.52, beginning at a price of $195.79. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.